Good morning, everybody. I am going to the Health Optimization Summit. It's going to be amazing.
So, I just had an amazing holiday in London, all centered around health and biohacking and all those good things. And now I'm sick. So, yeah, I came back from London and just got really bad flu symptoms, and it's not fun. Whenever something like this happens, I like to do an RCA. RCA, or root cause analysis, is something that I've learned at my day job that really helps to get to the root of a problem instead of just merely fighting symptoms. And the main thing I wanted to figure out here is why at most of my recent holidays I have gotten sick after. Now, the main thing all these trips where I got sick have in common is that I have flown there. And being on airplanes and being on airports is not great for health. The other thing they had in common was really bad rooms with just very poor air, but most likely it is the flying or the combination of the two. Now, both of these are not quite unexpected, and there are steps you can take to better guard yourself against both. So the most logical conclusion is I just have to prepare myself better for flying, right? Well, yes, but is this really the root cause? Because looking at it, I have been looking into all sorts of health and biohacking podcasts, books, whatever, for years now. I know a lot of the problems that can happen when flying. I know a lot of the things you can do to better arm yourself against them. And yet I didn't. So, this is not actually the root cause. Why? Even though I know what to do to better protect myself against whatever diseases are floating out there on the airplane, why do I not take any precautions? This question actually leads me to a way deeper problem than just germs. For a while, I've been thinking that I am pretty confident and I don't really care that much about what other people think anymore. In some respects, that is definitely true. I mean, I make videos viewable for any random person on the internet, putting in pretty personal stuff. However, when I asked myself this question, why am I not doing what I know I should be doing? I came to the conclusion that I am not all that immune to what other people might be thinking. There are all sorts of precautions you can take around flying, and two I have been doing. Drinking enough water beforehand, because the air in airplanes and stuff like that can really dry you out, and bringing all my True Dark glasses, the blue light blocking glasses, to protect myself from the junk lighting in both the airport and the airplane. That has been working really well, and jet lag has not really been a problem for me. I mean, London is not that far, but from New York either. However, then there were some other measures, and these range from things like taking your own food to having wipes and wiping down all the surfaces that you sit on that hundreds of people sit on because especially cheap airlines are crowded. And for all of these measures, subconsciously I've been thinking, yeah, I should do them, but nah. All of these other people are fine. Why do I have to be so extra? All of these other people are fine. I can do without them. I don't have to do something different from other people. God forbid I'm different. And at first, this thought really surprised me when I caught it. And when going deeper into it didn't surprise me that much, since I have a pattern of doing this. I think a lot of people do. But in the end, I still really don't like being that different from other people. Even though I am pretty sure that a lot of the things I could be doing would be keeping me healthier than other people. Because, let's face it, it's not like the rest of the world is that healthy. And I want to be healthy. I don't want to get sick every time I go on an airplane. I don't want to gain weight. I don't want to feel bad and mess up my sleep every time I sit in an office with terrible lighting. So why then would I care what other people think if I'm protecting myself? So it was really interesting for me to figure out that I was thinking like this. And as I usually do when something is bothering me, I know I should do my quantum flow, and then I don't do it for like a week. And then I finally do it and I ground into myself and I really figure out what I actually should be doing. I know how I want to live. I know how healthy I want to be. I know I want to take some precautions that maybe other people find silly. I want to wear my blue blockers whenever there's junk light. I want to wear very thin shoes because walking is more comfortable in them and there is evidence that they are better for your feet. And even I like some of these things to be visible for people to get interested in taking some charge over their health as well. And maybe not everything I'm doing is correct. We have to try out stuff to find what works and what doesn't. I have now thoroughly proven to myself that not taking all the precautions that I know you could be taking makes me sick. Maybe it's time to change the experiment. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm feeling terrible, so I'm going to go back to bed. Let me know in the comments. Do you stop yourself from doing things you know you should be doing just because of what other people might think? And how do you get yourself to actually not care so much? Leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you're into that kind of thing. My nose is getting stuffier by the minute, so I'll see you later. Bye.